streams of fate. But how can I find them? Dowsing might be a little on the nose. Zut! She was just steps away from me when I was in the car. What's that?
How spectacular. If this isn't a miracle, then I must ask, what else could possibly qualify as one? Let dusty historians scoff and rivals sneer, but there are none who would dare scorn this timeless, flawless vision of Parisian beauty across the ages. Who from this lofty perch would deny this is the truest form of Berly? The Palace of Optics, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Luxor Obelisk, the Lutetia Arena, the medieval quarters, each piece woven together in perfect harmony. As I've said, thought shapes reality. This Berly, born from collective imagination, is Berly at its most true and most real. Only when it fully descends shall we finally possess a real world, a life worth living.
Must you anger over me like this, Roseau? And you, madame? Did you foresee this? The fate of Paris now rests in my hands, and yet I remain myself. What a pity it must be for you. No more tricks. What lies below shall reflect what lies above. So, this is what will befall Paris? I can't touch her.
You have returned.
What? How am I back in here?
You failed to take back your body. So long as you return here, though, there is still a chance.
I found Félicienne. I was right next to her. But I couldn't reach her no matter how I tried.
Then give up and accept this as your final resting place.
No, I won't sit here and do nothing. I will destroy that diamond. I must, for Celia. But how am I supposed to reach Félicienne? Wait, I don't really need to reach her, do I? Madame Bouanich, you said before that the stream of my fate merged with Félicienne's. So, in a sense, she and I are always together, n'est-ce pas? Then, I don't need to find her, nor even find myself. Because she is me, and I am her.
You have begun to understand. She only had the means to claim your body because your spirits are closely intertwined. Any impact to your body affects both souls, though the weaker of the two spirits often cannot endure the strain.
Often, but not never, no? So even you can't see what comes next. You don't know whether Félicienne or I will win this fight.
The currents of fate will bend to your actions. You will steer its course rather than be swept away. You have never once yielded before destiny, and that is precisely why I have followed you from the beginning. It is as you say. I do not know if you will emerge victorious in this final trial. Will you carry this through for me?
Do you even need to ask? Alors, Félicienne, time for you to experience the Tavernier family curse. If our fates are truly intertwined, then this curse must bind your soul as well as mine. And in true Tavernier fashion, your end will come, just as you lay hands on the treasure you desire most.
Incroyable, Félicienne. Just a little longer and Berly as it should be, born from the collective unconscious, will descend into reality. The true Berly, not like the garbage heap below us. How did you get here? How are you still alive?
Adele called out to me.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Your soul should have been erased by Félicienne. I must thank you once again, my most brilliant student. Your existence confirms another of my theories. The depths of myth promises more than just resurrection, but an end to death itself.
A friend of Adele's? No doubt you're as tactless as she was. You intend to stop me? Be my guest. Go on. You should be grateful I've given you the opportunity. Whether you hit me or the diamond, you'll stop the ritual. Go on.
You really think threatening Adele's body will intimidate me? It won't work.
Yet, is that hesitation I see? Think about what our chère Adele would say at a time like this. Pull the trigger. Sounds like her, n'est-ce pas?
Shut up! Shut up!
My, have I said something wrong? Or perhaps you don't know Adele as well as you thought. Here, let me show you in a more vivid manner. Don't worry about me. Just shoot. Take us both out. It's what you have to do. It's the only way to break my family curse. You have to end the adventure with my death. To fall at the height of a brilliant journey. That's better than fading into some bleak, ordinary end, no?
No, Celia. You don't need to do this. I'll end this myself.
Irritating little lizard! How dare you harm your own master! Damn you, Adele! You and your wretched pet! So this is what it feels like for a soul to be scorched. I finally understand why so many fear hell. Adele, you fool! Tell your pet to stop at once! Do you wish to die with me?
No, I don't. Not right now, Félicienne. So why don't you drop the diamond? I can already guess your response.
You keep dreaming! This diamond belongs to me! Not even death can steal it from me!
Listen to you. You'd make an excellent tavernier. Now let's see if fire can separate true from false, Félicienne. Later?
Into the dark.
Is this heat still here? Give it a little butter.
Liberata dal fratello.
A ripple stirred.
Eliminate what is false.
Cazzo. Wait for you.
Come, lad.
Into the...
Loading.
It will be over before you feel
The
it.
overflow of the Sephira. Voilà donc ce que c'est. Atteindre la fin. Non la prophétie, mais par mes propres mains.
Then Adele's personality wasn't entirely consumed. She's managed to regain control of her body. Even a spirit as strong-willed as Félicienne lacks the ability to completely dominate another. Perhaps I was wrong to shift focus from the power of the collective unconscious.
There is no need for that, Professor. Even were you to interfere, the outcome would remain unchanged. You are but a pebble in the course of the stream of fate. Wait with me a little longer. Things may just take an unexpected turn.
You saw something, didn't you?
Quite the contrary. I see nothing. And that is what fascinates me most of all.
You're fired, Adele! You reckless, foolish would-be Joan of Arc!
That's almost flattering. But this is nothing compared to what you did to Celia.
Adele, hurry! Turn your fire on the diamond!
Silence!
Stop this, Félicienne! Par le feu est purifié.
You disgusting hypocrites! Don't you dare wag that finger at me! You may fool everyone else, but not me! I know you better than anyone! I know your true colors! Deny it all you want, but our souls are entwined. Because deep down, you and I are just alike. Take pride in it, girl. Hosting me will be your greatest achievement. Be honest now. No need to play pretend as you did with Celia. All that time, you let her keep writing those letters, knowing full well that your parents were long dead. How wickedly false indeed. I just... She shared her deepest hopes and dreams with you through those make-believe adventures, but you ignored them. What's there to envy about a cursed bloodline? I suppose you kept her as a salve to your dreary, miserable life. You really thought you could fool the world into thinking taxi driving was your highest ambition? Deep down, you always craved more. Don't act like you know me. But I do know you. I know each and every one of your wicked thoughts better than you do. She told you to burn the diamond, but you secretly desired it. You craved your place in this adventure. Your death. Who could blame you for triggering the curse? You weren't chasing treasure, not by choice, not like your parents. All of this to pretend you are unwillingly caught up in this adventure. You even get to play the savior. And oh, how your dear little friend fits the role of a damsel in distress. All you need is a villain. And that's where I came in, just as you wished. Of all people in Paris, why did I come to you? Have you given it even the slightest thought? Admit it, Adele. You wanted me to hurt Celia. You wanted to kill her. You're lying. Ah, yes. Lies. She lied to you too, Adele. You really are a perfect duo. Two little liars keeping secrets from one another. Allow me to reveal another secret. Destroying this diamond will bring an end to more than just me. It will end her as well. Though perhaps, without her, you might at last be free. That's not... true.
Don't listen to her, Adele. You must destroy the diamond. The depths of myth must not be unleashed.
Lose your friend, or lose the city? What will it be, Mademoiselle Tavernier? What am I saying? I have no intention of giving you the chance to decide. I am not about to die again.
Funny that. I'm not ready to die, either.
I won't let you get away.
We make an ideal team.
Get in line. Up on wall. 1, 2, 3. Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
Will there be time for a nap later? Make a scene out of it.
Do you really believe you can escape this? Escape me?
Soldiers? Shape-shifting? Manus Vindicte?
My dear, foolish Adele, you are but a grain of sand before the tides of fate. What good could possibly come from fighting me?
The rift is widening. We have to stop her. Those monsters, they're forming some sort of shield. We need to break through. Allez, Adele. Think.
That's the direction.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Périr dans le flot des séphirotes.
Purge the impurities. Leave me alone, you phantoms. Look, if the depth
An
of myth
earth
is
suspended
nothing more
river.
than a sea of collective unconscious,
Keep up the pace.
then the creatures born from it must be
Pray, caught in the woven net.
mere reflections. Cheer up. It is heat-treated, no?
I admire your courage. I will remember your sacrifice.
Together, we are here. For the good of all.
Don't do this. We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice.
Give it a little throttle.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Together, we are here. Eliminate what is false. Is that feeble little flame supposed to scare me? Open your eyes and look around. Can you not see what these miserable people want?
I admire your courage.
A glimpse beneath the veil. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Purge the impurities.
For you and for us.
Cet entour révèle les séphirotes. The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Stop it! Cheer up!
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Quatschmusligen.
I will remember your sacrifice.
The tremors of fate. Prepare to be drowned.
Sharp fangs.
That's quite cheer up, no?
That's the direction.
It is insulated, no?
The turbulence arrives.
Eliminate what is false.
Crash a mosquito.
I admire your courage.
Rivers are the scars of the earth.
Hard scale.
The flood is coming.
We share the same dream.
Purge the impurities.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
To a brighter future for everyone.
That's the direction.
I admire your courage.
The turbulence arrives.
For the good of all.
Cheer up. Let's not make a scene out of it. Give it a little water.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Eliminate what is false.
Keep up the pace.
Do you mean it? I'm nobody. Just a tour guide from Paris who can handle a car. And tell truth from lies. Par le feu est purifié. Stop this, Félicienne. You're no master of this city. You're not even the master of yourself.
Voilà donc ce que c'est. Atteindre la fin. Non la prophétie, mais par mes propres mains.
She's going to destroy the key, Berly. If I don't intervene, all I've worked for will come to nothing. Give me one good reason I shouldn't shoot.
The rift of the archive of imagery has shown no signs of closing, Professor. Look up again. Watch closely. The diamond has already served its purpose. It has torn the rift open. The depths of myth is trickling down over us as we speak. Let's see what more the little gemstone can do in her hands.
Celia, you said you'd buy me a good luck necklace after you publish your paper. Will you keep that promise? You're too cruel, Adele. Why didn't you just tell me? I wouldn't have had to write all those silly letters. Will I see you again? I'm not sure. The art of resurrection is elusive and unknown. I don't know what will happen after the diamond is destroyed. What Félicienne said, it was just speculation. There's no more time, Adele. Make your decision, now. You know what? Félicienne was right. I am a foolish, pathetic hypocrite. But she still doesn't know all that much. You were never the damsel in distress. No, you're the hero, the adventurer. You were the one who uncovered all the clues. You were the first to embark on this journey. You're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be, Sissi. Don't be silly, Adele. That never mattered to me. It wasn't the tales of gemstones or adventures that drew me to the Tavernier family. It was you. Me? You've always been so driven and sure of yourself. Even when we were kids, you never hesitated, never looked back. I wish I could live without regrets like you do. Stay that way, Adele, just as you are. Well, maybe not completely without regrets. That's asking the impossible. But if you hesitate now, I'll be disappointed. So go on. Follow your art, my dear friend. I believe in you.
Par le feu est purifié. here. Par le feu est purifié. I burned the beast of Gévaudan. I even burned Félicienne. So why can't I burn this diamond? It is from the depths of myth, isn't it?
Surely it can't survive your fire. It isn't possible. It's only a symbol.
A primordial symbol, yes. That is precisely why it survives. The French blue is both abstract and concrete, an iconic symbol held deep in the collective imagination of our society. No matter how many imitations or counterfeits may exist, none will ever take its place. It is eternally transcendent, unconditionally pure. Its existence can never truly be destroyed. You have done all you can, Adele. Bravo.
But I failed to destroy the diamond. Celia and Félicienne are...
Countless streams converge and intertwine here in this moment. An unstoppable downpour is coming. And in it, you are a remarkably stalwart droplet. Your struggle has at last reached its conclusion. The rain. It is about to fall. What a cruel storm. So far, the story has followed along a classic direction. Broom walked the hero's journey, but just as it seemed that it might end with triumph, down came the storm. This is the 5th joke fate has played on me. Of course you did. You know the storm better than most anyone. I suspect you knew how it would end the moment I told you how it began. Yet I cannot see beyond the storm, so it always takes me by surprise. Yes, though I understand it may come at a great price. Perhaps that is why the Vigile Bureau and the Foundation have kept such a keen eye on me. Perhaps they think me one of those storm advocates. But why would I advocate for it? I have never asked for it. All I have done is try to understand it. Just as it was meant to be.
What? This ridiculous sight. This distorted Paris. The July column just turned into a billbouquet. The Vert Galant statue replaced with some bizarre lobster. And my friend is disappearing before my eyes. And you're telling me that all this was meant to happen? It's all so meaningless. So absurd.
Is it? Perhaps you are right, Adele. Thank you for showing me what I could not see. Fate, destiny. It has become nothing more than an absurdity. A tangled mess. This storm should never have come to pass.
Storm?
This storm is quite a delightful surprise. Look at this mass hysteria. It's becoming ever more unified. As if some force, some wind is drawing them together, controlling them. Yes, I see it clearly now. The world is a stage, a performance with no script, and we have arrived at the moment when the curtain must fall and the scene must shift. This upheaval, this shift we've ushered in, has been intensifying the turmoil of the era. What a marvelous device. It's just the spark we need to ignite a cleansing fire. With this power, we can manipulate the appearance of the storm as we please. The changes to the mass hysteria, yes, it's all obvious now. They were born from the collective subconscious. We are mere actors on this stage. For the material world is nothing but a projection of the mind. Their dialogues are but borrowed lines from ancient scripts. Their passion, their love for life, an oblivious repetition of the same narratives. The play has no script, yet tells the same story. This material world, it is nothing more than a flicker on a cave wall. I've seen it. The ultimate truth. The truth that even the transcendental law feigns to hide. But I've seen it now. I've seen it. The depths of meat itself will also be corrected, just as all the errors of the reality. But who decided which of these errors are wrong to begin with? Or perhaps what is right is essentially an endlessly repeated chain of errors.
What's wrong with him?
He has seen the fruition of his life's work, and it has driven him mad. But mad or not, none of it will matter soon. This whimsical era, along with the Paris we know, will be washed away in the coming rain.
Is this some kind of joke? Am I missing something? An era wiped out by a little rain? It doesn't make any sense. No! Celia!
Paris, la ville lumière, la ville de la romance, une tapisserie de symboles. Elle n'hésite jamais à montrer toutes ses émotions, les passions chaotiques de points de vue qui s'opposent, les complots mis en scène dans ces ruelles anciennes et étroites, parce qu'elle défend ton droit de choisir, de crier ou de te taire, de regarder en arrière ou vers l'avenir, de vivre sous une monarchie ou une république, et une myriade d'idéologies. Tu peux te jeter dans le maelstrom ou en créer un nouveau toi-même.
Celia loves this city so deeply. She knows everything about Paris, from the catacombs to the top of every tower. Celia deserves to live, not me. Why? Why does Celia have to vanish?
Nous nous tenons dans un vaste jardin où les sentiers s'entrecroisent à l'infini, accueillant des bifurcations sans fin, des choix sans fin. Hernani, Notre-Dame, les montgolfières qui flottent au-dessus du palais Saint-Pierre. Ces philosophies trouvent leur forme, circulant de lèvre en lèvre, de cœur en cœur, à travers tous ses habitants. Considérer le destin et la vie avec élégance et légèreté. Voilà le véritable esprit de Paris, là où les rêves et les imaginaires ne s'effacent jamais. Il t'accompagne à travers tous les temps et toutes les époques comme un festin qui voyage. Immortel, indestructible.
No!
What more is there for me to seek in this meaningless, inferior world? The true world, the one that matters, has already descended. Voila. See that? The clearest, most perfect water at the bottom of the archive. Now, so close. Almost within reach. In the deepest, most pristine layer of our joint consciousness.
Éternellement vrai, éternellement gravé dans l'esprit. The rift is closing. The storm will now correct the faults of this era. The city of light descending from the sky, the phantoms walking among the living, and the legendary beasts roaming the streets. They will all vanish. The mad have fulfilled their wish. The play has come to an end. Everything once in chaos will be brought back to order.
No! Berly!
You have awakened. Though perhaps it would be better to remain asleep. It may spare you some pain.
I am no coward, Berly. But you have to fix this. You have to do something. Tell me how to change this. Just a hint. I refuse to vanish like this. To disappear after finally clawing my way back. Those worthless grovelers who can't even use arcane skills. They deserve to die, not me. This world belongs to us. Don't you dare turn your back on me, Berly Bouanich. I will report every moment of this to the Guiding One. I saw what you did to Laurent Rousseau. You drove him to his death. You've never been loyal to anyone. You're nothing but a soulless profiteer. You care for nothing. You never believed in any of the principles of Manus Vindicte. You never wanted to bring back the beautiful world we once had, did you?
How amusing. You seek my help, yet accuse and threaten me in the same breath. Do you think you speak to me from a position of strength? What would you do if our positions were reversed, dear Félicienne? There is nothing more to say. It has been a pleasure, Madame.
Please help me, Berly. I don't want to die.
Très bien.
What do you think, Adele? Should she be saved, or pay for what she has done with her life?
Sounds like you're just trying to pass the burden on to me. Whether she lives or dies, the weight ends up on my shoulders, doesn't it?
In many ways, you two are alike. Neither of you can stand by as fate attempts to pull you down its path. You fight. It is no wonder that she could reach into the depths of your mind. Now, her very existence is in your hands. You will not have another chance like this. Your friend and the original Félicienne perished in the same way. It is likely, then, that she has returned to the depths of myth. Should Félicienne live, she may become the key to discovering the truth of that realm. And in time, you may even find a way to bring your friend back. Yet, should she die, you will have taken a fitting revenge, and her torment of your body will end at last.
Swear it then. Swear that every word you just said is true.
You ask for something beyond what I am capable of. As you know, Arcanum has its limits. There is no absolute way to prove one's intentions or words, just as I cannot see all ends as clearly as I once did. Time is ticking. Give me the diamond now, or lose this opportunity forever.
Take it. Save her.
Merci beaucoup. You have led me to the answer. I will respond with the sincerity it deserves. As I have said before, your fates have converged. Félicienne, your journey through the spiritual realm has reached its end. But you still have a place in the crown of the material world. Now, the Pneuma that has reached the edge of one world must begin anew in the next. Take this, Adele, an accolade for your adventure.
An accolade. Merci. But your eyes.
Please do not worry yourself. It seems I have walked this shoreline too long. I have grown too accustomed to watching its flow. The more I think I see through fate, the more vulnerable I become to it. Still, I chose to watch one final time. Just this once. It makes for a fine imitation. Your flame separated the French blue from the smoky quartz it had inhabited. I simply gave it a new vessel, a clear quartz. It was the best that I could manage. I hope it will suffice. And I hope both you and Félicienne will be satisfied with it.
Will she wake up soon? And when that happens, will I still see her image in my hallucinations like before?
You will suffer no more hallucinations. And she will awaken again. In time. Yet you will be the sole master of your body. She is but a soul quietly bound to it. So long as neither of you strays too far from the other, her soul should remain whole. The rain is about to fall. We must go. By dawn tomorrow, this world will be washed clean. I must admit, I enjoyed this ending of yours. But whether you continue to the next chapter is up to you.
Madame Bouanich! Madame Bouanich, forgive me. Do you know the theory of evolution? Humankind evolved from apes. I don't understand the science, but in short, we all came from monkeys. But then, where did that monkey come from? Are we all just a copy of some ancient thing? And if we keep tracing back, how did life even begin on Earth? Can we ever find that original spark of life? Is it even possible? What I'm trying to say is, things rarely have a single clear cause. The birth of life is complex. It can be influenced by all kinds of factors. Maybe that applies to fate as well. So, whatever happens, I don't intend for my story to end anytime soon. Please, take me with you. There must be a way to avoid this storm you spoke of. I'll help you find jewels in return. Answers, anything. Whatever it is you seek.
A generous offer. To honor your sincerity, I shall give you an answer. What is it you wish to know?
The truth about the storm. I need to understand it so I can bring back my friends.
Including Félicienne.
I wouldn't call her a friend. But for her to simply vanish... that's just... too merciful for her.
Would you still accompany me, knowing we may gain nothing in the end?
I would. You can't just sit around waiting for something terrible to happen, can you?
Indeed. I suppose there will never be an age lacking those who chase gemstones and answers about their fate. Perhaps a jewel hunter is exactly what my little establishment needs.
Which way do we go, Madame Bouanich?
Forward. Through the crowd. Allow me to guide you.
I'm just glad to be of service, Madame. I hope you have a pleasant journey.
For a long while going forward, I may not be able to divine with the same precision I once had. Yet this feeling of not seeing has a comfort of its own. If our fate truly is guided by a higher being, I must imagine they are blind. I hope that when I awake, you will have reached your destination. It was then that I decided to help Broom one last time. There was risk in my choice. I could not see what the consequences would be. Still, I succeeded, and the rewards were most generous. Many suspected that I had planned it from the start. A common accusation made of diviners, of course. Do you think I did not punish her enough? She lives, true, but sealed inside a false diamond. I doubt that was the life she had intended. Besides, Broom has the right to decide her fate. It was not my place to choose whether she lives or dies. If there is anything to take away from Broom's story, I would suggest this. Sometimes, good can come from being blind to fate's path. How exciting it must be to arrive in this world knowing nothing, and after a long, beautiful journey, realize just how much there is still to discover.
So, let me get this straight. The fifth storm was brought forth by Manus Vindicte, and you witnessed the process firsthand. Based on your testimony, Miss Beryl Bouanich wasn't an accomplice of the Manus, and she even saved your life.
Yes.
And after that, what happened?
I followed Madame Bouanich's advice and made it to a shelter that could resist the storm. The rain got heavier and heavier along the way, but thankfully we made it there just in time. It's such a shame my little cab didn't have room for anyone else. I know that there's still a Paris out there, but it's no longer my Paris. Everything I loved there was washed away in the rain. Just as the prophecy said. And the rest, you already know. Thanks to Madame Bouanich, I wasn't left on the streets alone. The neighborhoods I knew, the people I once recognized, they've all changed. But at least I have my car. In any case, I still prefer driving the streets to staying in some cozy room. Madame Bouanich's work keeps her on the move, so I've been helping her since then. We even went to Delhi to sell her topazes. Oh, and I met her daughter there, Matilda. She's nothing like her mother. Everything she feels is written plainly on her face. To be honest, I get along better with her. Madame Bouanich, she's changed too. She feels more real now. More alive.
It seems Miss Bouanich is in the clear, based on the witness's testimony. She claims Beryl Bouanich saved her and has remained at her side for years. If there were anything suspicious going on, she would have noticed.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You don't trust the lie detector results? Isn't this the most advanced, top-of-the-line model?
Advanced or not, machines can fail. I prefer to trust my instincts. And mine are telling me she's hiding something.
About the fifth storm?
That, and the fact that Madame Bouanich returned so abruptly. After the ninth storm, she vanished without a trace. Who would have thought? She would stroll back in out of nowhere, acting as if nothing happened, with some big revelation in hand.
Unbelievable. One sloppy mistake after another. You'd have been less conspicuous if you'd just written liar all over your face. You should count yourself lucky I covered for you.
Are you expecting a thank you from me, Félicienne? Don't think I don't know. You just don't want your own secrets exposed. And didn't I tell you to stop talking to me like this while we're on Foundation grounds? Who knows who might be eavesdropping on us?
And I told you that I can hear you perfectly well without you mouthing the words. Is that really so hard to understand?
And if I slip up subconsciously? I suppose you might have forgotten what it feels like to have a mouth.
Always so rude to me, while you offer nothing but praise and fawning to that woman. You ought to have listened to me, gone to meet the Guiding One and pledged your loyalty. But you didn't, because you are, and always have been, a stubborn fool. Fine. Side with the Foundation if you want. Call it ignorance, call it short-sightedness. Should I expect anything less from such rabble? But staking our lives on that woman? That is something far more than simply foolish. Do you really trust her so much?
I do. I believe in Madame Bouanich. She'll prove I made the right choice.
Who is it?
It's me, Vartin. I've come to check on the status of my field mission application. Is now not a good time?
Please, come in, Bertin.
We finally meet, Miss Vertin. Matilda has told me much about you.
Then you must be Madame Beryl Bouanich.
I see we can skip the formalities. You have seen the golden thread, have you not?